Dune, Part 320-5. Escape in the Sands of Arrakis. The film begins immediately after the events of Dune. Part by Timothée Chalamet and his mother, Lady Jessica Rebecca Ferguson, now a Bene Gesserit Reverend Mother, struggle for survival in the deep desert of Arrakis. They are pursued by Harkonnen forces and must find a way to be accepted by the Fremen, the fierce native inhabitants of Arrakis, who have long awaited a prophet. Act 1. Learning the Fremen ways. Paul and Jessica eventually Stilgar Javier Bardem, the leader of the Fremen Sietch Tabr, and they reconnect with Chani Zendaya. Paul must adapt to the harsh desert life, learning the Fremen language, how to survive without water, and fighting like a true warrior. Chani, initially skeptical of the Lisan al Gaib, the Fremen Messiah prophecy, begins training Paul in the art of sand warfare. Meanwhile, Lady Jessica uses her Bene Gesserit abilities to manipulate the Fremen's beliefs, consolidating the faith that Paul is the one she forcefully undergoes the spice agony ritual to become a Fremen Reverend Mother, gaining access to ancestral Fremen memories and telepathically implanting prophetic beliefs in many followers. Paul begins to see his visions of the future more clearly and more horrifyingly. A great jihad in his name, a holy war that will kill billions across the galaxy if he accepts his destiny as the Messiah. He grapples with this dark fate, desperately trying to find a path to avoid it. Act 2. The Rise of Muad'Dib. Paul proves himself to the Fremen through a series of heroic acts. He learns how to ride the gigantic sandworms Shai-Hulud, a sacred ritual reserved for the bravest Fremen warriors. This act solidifies his position as a true Fremen fighter and further reinforces the claim that he is the Lisan al Gaib. The Fremen begin to call him Muad'Dib. The romantic relationship between Paul and Chani deepens. Chani teaches Paul about love and humanity, acting as his anchor as he tries to resist the preordained Bene Gesserit destiny set out for him. On the other side, House Harkonnen, now led by Baron Harkonnen and his brutal nephew, Feyd-Rautha aus den Butler, increases their oppression of the Fremen. Feyd-Rautha is portrayed as a terrifyingly cruel and bloodthirsty figure, escalating the terror on Arrakis. Act 3. The inevitable war and Paul's choice. Following a devastating Harkonnen attack that kills many Fremen and destroys several sietches, Paul finally accepts that war is unavoidable. Fueled by Lady Jessica's persuasion and the rising cruelty of the Harkonnens, Paul decides to undergo the dangerous ritual of drinking the water of life. He falls into a coma but awakens with greatly enhanced prescience and a full understanding of the universe, including his Bene Gesserit lineage. Paul leads the unified Fremen army in a massive assault against the Harkonnen cities, utilizing the sandworms and brilliant desert strategy.